couple of big questions that are still floating around about the coronavirus crisis. How solvent are our airlines and what governments are doing to help sort this problem out? It's taken a long time for contact points to be made between the travel trade, the tour operators, the airlines, the regulatory authorities and the governments. That's in place. Commission of Aviation Regulation have been in touch with the airlines today. The Irish Travel Agents Association has also been lobbying both the Commission and the government. They've been saying things like if the airlines do not offer refunds, take away their licences. It's become a little bit more combative, but you can see why, because travel agents have put up now with 2 weeks of people demanding refunds while their money is being taken from them. It's with the airlines and it's with the cruise lines. Effectively across Europe there's one airline giving refunds, that's Ryanair. They're processing them and they're sending emails to people whose flights have cancelled with a link that works. Fill out the form, wait in line. It won't come in the 5 days probably, but it's on its way back into your account. A lot of talk about Aer Lingus and the vouchers. Aer Lingus put 110% of the fare price on those vouchers. They're not offering refunds, but it's quite clear that they accept that legally, at least at the start of this crisis, they were to pay out the refunds. The key to unravelling this is they're not alone. Lufthansa are not paying refunds. Air France, KLM, Scandinavian, Norwegian, they're not paying refunds. British Airways have taken the refunds link off their website, as have EasyJet, who grounded their entire fleet today. Nobody has a solution and every European government is under pressure on this. The US and some international airlines are giving out vouchers that are valid for a year. They say at the end of the year you'll get your money back. One of the British airlines is also looking for 2 years before they refund in cash. In Denmark, the bond has proven some sort of solution. The bond is called in, it's going to be refunded when the airlines have enough money. But there's no easy way out of this, and we can see this being fought out all the way to European level in the months to come. In the meantime, the agents are the one left carrying the can. They're the ones being shouted at, please give me my money back. They don't have it to give back. And somehow their predicament is not being taken seriously by the Irish government. What will happen in other jurisdictions, we wait to see. Cruise lines also under immense pressure. MSC today pushed back the resumption of sailings by a month. P&O and Cunard did the same thing. Celebrity should be taking possession of their new ship, the Apex, this weekend. A lot of Irish agents were going to attend that event. That was done virtually by video conference by Lisa Lutoff-Perlo. This is the day that the Irish aviation services were reduced effectively to a skeleton service. Dublin Airport had 43 departures, 45 arrivals today. A few more arrivals than departures because the likes of the San Francisco route was returning to Dublin for the last time. Belfast City is down to 3 services. Shannon, Cork, Donegal and Kerry down to 2 services. Shannon and Cork, they're going to Heathrow, and Donegal and Kerry are the PSO routes which connect with Dublin. There are no services to Knock and to Belfast International. While today was the day that EasyJet grounded their fleet and had one of those glorious spats that the aviation industry has between Stelios and the other board members over an Airbus order, Ryanair and Aer Lingus are still keeping a skeleton service. This is important. Very important you keep your pilots certified. Very important you keep your aircraft certified. That means they can take to the air suddenly, quickly, should there be a resumption of services. Both of them have very, very low unit costs by European standards. So IAG will be looking to get Aer Lingus in the air quickly, and Ryanair, of course, will be seeing a first mover opportunity. In the meantime, it's fairly basic. 43 services from Dublin, 3 transatlantic left. They're Chicago, Boston and New York. Quite a few to Britain, and a few European countries are still open for business. The ferries are still operating. Some news from Stena today that their change policy was being pushed out. You can still travel on and off the island, and remember that's very, very important. Health professionals have to come and go. Cargo, as in the Chinese cargo that came via Aer Lingus, all of those have to keep moving. Travel agents have to keep moving as well. The next wave of their problem is the forward bookings. Will holidays have resumed by June, July and August, and what is to be done with those clients? A lot of money has been paid, some of them looking for their money back now, and some of them wanting to know what would happen should the flights be cancelled, or even if they're just unable to travel. And sadly, very few answers, because the suppliers have their own mess to sort out.